Hi everybody, it's June Angel Pews. Okay, this is just a very quick video. Again, it'll be a test. I'm sorry I didn't get back to you with the next part of showing you the boxes. I've decided, because of the problems I'll tell you about in a minute, that I'm going to add the lights to them before I show you them again, because I think you'll be able to see better then. You know, the little lights that I use on various things, the mouldable lights. So that will come later. But the reason you're looking at this is just a cross stitch that I found that I did years ago. Never framed it. Look, terrible, isn't it? And she's beautiful. I love her. So that's just for you to look at. Big problems again with my computer. I mean, I've thought about it for a little while now that I need a new one. I've left it too late in terms of all I can get from PC World, which is the only reason I like to go there, is it's literally a couple of 100 yards away from me, the biggest store, you know, in Coventry virtually. They are great for after sale service, great for, I've got my 24-hour helpline with them, and as my age progresses, my mind, you know, memory, which you know about, as my chimes, is getting far, far worse than even last year. So I need these people a lot. So basically what I was going to say is, need a new computer. Okay, you know, I've got to dip into accounts that I didn't want to, but there you go. So I was waiting for that to stop, but it doesn't matter. The reason I had most of my problems with this computer is I stupidly downloaded Windows 10. I know I've told you all this, and I had big problems and had to revert back. I've had to go back to factory settings 3 times in the last 2 weeks. So I'm losing more and more and more data, and this last reverse back to factory settings took me back to Windows 7, which I must have been on when the computer was bought in 2012. 10 or 12, I think it's 10 actually. That's why it's playing up. The problem is now, decision made, new computer, stop piddling about. They're all Windows 10. There is nothing in PC World, which is where I want to go, with 8.1, which is what I was used to using. I bought the disc, which was the day before I bought the disc 8.1 to put on my existing computer, was £170. It's about $200, I think, just for the disc. But it was reduced to £90 the day I bought it. It's still a ridiculous amount of money, I think, to pay. But, you know, I had no choice. It was that or just not be on the computer, and I can't cope with that. I've had to buy a new printer, and I won't go into it. But the problem is, this, you know, is going to cause me untold problems. So I'm going to go down the route of, because I've got the disc now, they're just looking into it because they don't know whether this is even possible, PC World, to buy. I mean, I could get my computer, the one I like, anywhere on the internet, but it'll, you know, with 8.1 on it. But I haven't got that backup, which I need now, you know. What else was I saying? Oh, yes. See what I mean? Yeah, they're going through now whether I buy a computer from them with the Windows 10 on it. I'm just moaning to myself while I'm speaking about being made to have Windows 10. You know, it's the big bods dictating to you, you know, what you use on your computer, what operating system you use, and it just niggles me to death. It's just another big brother thing as far as I'm concerned. You will do this whether you like it or not, you know. Stop moaning, June. It's Christmas. Oh, I can't believe it's Christmas. Oh, dear me. So they're debating, back to what we were talking about, June, whether they can take off the Windows 10 and put on this new disc that I've got. I don't know, and they don't know. You know, they might not be able to do it because of the technical problems, but more importantly, they may not be able to do it because their bosses, you know, head office might say no. You know, we want all our systems to be running on Windows 10. So they might not even be allowed to do it for me. So there you are, that's where we are at the moment. So I'm trying to, well, crafting's impossible at the moment with all this going on in my head. I have done some bits and bobs. It isn't a complete failure, but not a lot, I have to say. And I've got... I think I counted up the other day. I was talking to Shilpa on the phone. Hi, Shilpa. Oh, she's gorgeous. I think I counted up on the day I spoke to her 11 projects on the go. Some are nearly finished, some aren't. So that shows, and I think now that's probably gone up because I've received something today that I thought, oh, I've got to work on that. Oh, I've got to work on that. So I think, yeah. So anyway, that's just where we are at the moment. So that's where, you know, I can't bring you as much as I'd want to. I'm praying this will go to you. Just in case, I mean, it won't happen. I'm sure it won't. I'm sure I'll be in touch before. But if I'm not, have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. And a really wonderful New Year, or New Year celebrations, because I know I'll be in touch with you about next year. And that's it really. Thank you for everybody for your support this year. I don't think I'd have stopped as sane, inverted commas, as I am without all my friends, without all my subbies, without everybody really that I've met these last 2 years on YouTube. God bless you all, and I will try my very, very best to get in touch with you before Christmas, but this is just in case. God bless. Have a wonderful and blessed Christmas. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.